It's one of the hottest topics in the NHL right now, and it's all about jerseys. Several NHL teams and players are refusing to wear pride jerseys, prompting questions about what the Vancouver Canucks will decide at next week's game. CTV's Isabella Zaffarisi has more.
The player in goal for the San Jose Sharks in Thursday's game against the Canucks has made it clear he won't wear a pride jersey. And in about a week's time on Pride Night, Vancouver as a team will have to decide what they will throw on their backs. Not donning the rainbow-colored jerseys would be a real setback, especially for many people who love the game.
I stopped playing minor hockey I think it was after grade 9. It wasn't an inclusive environment for me. Being in the dressing room or even being on the ice, there's a lot of homophobic slurs that were going around, and no one wants to be part of that.
Brennan Roy Burden now plays with the Cutting Edges Hockey Club, a team built on inclusivity with dozens of members from the LGBTQ2S+ community. He says it's hard knowing Eric and Mark Stahl, two legends in his mind, are also refusing to wear the jerseys.
I grew up watching the Stahls, and they were great hockey players, kind of idolized them. So for them to say something like that is just, it's a little disheartening to see that is, to me, a step back.
On Twitter, Luke Prokop, an openly gay professional hockey player, says he shares the disappointment in what feels like a step back for inclusion in the NHL. The Chicago Blackhawks also opted not to wear the jerseys, referring to an anti-gay Kremlin law that they say could jeopardize the safety of some of their Russian players.
This has geopolitical implications, which is probably why teams like the Blackhawks are so careful to tread lightly in this environment. It's basically the Blackhawks or the NHL just protecting their brand, because otherwise they could become subject to censorship in Russia.
The Vancouver Canucks also have Russian players on their team: Vasily Podkolzin, Andrei Kuzmenko, and Vitaly Kravtsov. In a statement to CTV News, the team says they will be releasing more information closer to game night, and that they have a long and proud history of hosting Pride events. They've worn Pride jerseys since 2017.
It's so much more than that. It's really their ability to bring the community together.
And many fans hope they'll keep this tradition alive. Isabella Zaffarisi, CTV News, Vancouver.